What is up guys, it is Lally and this is my PES 17 myClub series. I did say I am going to finish off this season before I start uploading other games, so this is the end of the myClub series, or I'll say at least a little break before I decide to come back on if this game gets any better. Now we go into the first match of this episode and I need 8 points to get promoted into Division 6, and as you can see this opponent here, I just don't know how Konami see me having 3 black balls is the same as this guy, like is on the same level as this guy who has 9 black balls, and you've got to remember I also have 3 silver balls as well. This guy is packed out with gold balls, and it just doesn't make sense that Konami can manage to find these as a matchup, or how they find them on the same level. Konami need to either match them up better or have more categories, because whatever they're doing now just isn't working. So you can see I get off to a decent start. I just don't know what it is, lads, but me and headers in this game just don't work. Like, I had a clear header from 6 yards out and I can't even hit the target with it. Then you see this guy here get a cheap corner, and you know what's going to happen. He heads it straight at my keeper and he somehow manages to push that across the line and into the back of the net and makes it 1-0. And that's the one thing that really annoyed me, because in this match both of us weren't exactly playing great, but if you're going to go by quality of chances then I should be in the lead. So here James Rodriguez, just a shot out of pure frustration that things weren't working for me, just absolutely rips one in to the back of the net, and then Ronaldo late on into the match scores on the volley. His defenders just seem to switch off. Now you see this dribble here by Clichy, it actually made me think it was Nani for a second because it felt that good and responsive. That's why I was trying to work onto his right foot, but that's something I've missed since PES has actually been released. When we first got the game it felt like a proper dribble, like you would expect the heavy weightiness of real life, but recently it's actually just felt like a game again, and the dribbling didn't feel that realistic, and that's what something I've missed recently. So I was, put the game away, made it 3-1 and ended up looking like a comfortable game, but it wasn't that comfortable. Now going into the second match, someone was actually clever enough who had a new phone and decided, let's watch my YouTube videos on the TV, not just any TV, because I'm sitting in front of a 65-inch TV right now, but let's connect to a 32-inch TV in a different room. So they managed to take over my TV with YouTube, and that is why right now my plays are all over the place. I was actually having to play through the Elgato capture card till I could actually get this sorted, and that's why I ended up nearly smashing it into the back of my own net, because I was looking at the Elgato screen, which is about 2 seconds behind, and as soon as I obviously got the ball out of play, I paused it, went down, and then obviously got a bit lucky that I didn't concede from that corner, and then straight from there I had one chance, and again I was struggling to get myself into this match, and it wasn't because that this guy was amazing, it was just everything I did just kept falling back to him, especially in the first half. That chance he had there was my fault, because the ball was, I thought, was about to go out of play, and it just stopped. I was about to say dropped, but it just stopped like instantly, and he didn't have enough to carry over the line, and I ended up letting him have the chance. And you can see here he's pretty much had all the chances, and then at the end of the first half I get one good chance to put a ball into the box, and it ends up being a pathetic one that hits the first man. So you can see I was actually thinking, right, Lally, you really need to focus on, get some quality going in the game. And straight away, within like 2 or 3 minutes in the second half, I should have put myself 1 little play, lads. A little bit of beautiful play here. Got all the time in the world for Nani, and somehow he hits the outside of the pitch. I just don't know how he manages that one. To be honest, I think this match my best chances came from winning the ball high up the pitch like this here. One pass in behind the defenders, and that was it. I think that's how I got most of my chances this match. Now, the moment I scored, lads, I said it was hard before that and things were bouncing his way, but the moment I scored, it just got worse and worse. No matter what I did, it just ended up getting better for him. So here I got my defender out of position to win the ball and win the tackle. That's exactly what I did. It ends up going back to him, gets him in a better position, and he gets 2 bites at the cherry and makes it 1-1. And no matter what I did, lads, it just wouldn't work. I put the Ronaldo on with 10 minutes to go. I know he's slightly off form, but you thought the freshness might do the job, but it just didn't work out like that. This is the one thing that really annoys me. Look at this Ronaldo, full energy here, and look at the gap that closes down on him. It just really annoys me. I know he's not on the top form, but he's fresh. He's playing against a defender that's been on for 80 minutes and he still can't get away with that much of a head start. So these sorts of things just really annoy me, and that's why I'm so happy to not be playing PES for much longer. And again, lads, look at this. Another 13, 14 black balls against my 3 black and, a few silvers. Whatnot. How on earth do Konami see this as an equal matchup? It just doesn't make sense to me. Lucky for me, this guy was a bit of a noob, and everything he did was pretty much just a finesse shot. Trying a few OP finesse shots, that's what he was doing all the match, but he wasn't even trying them in the right places. What you're seeing right now is pretty much his game plan. Just get it onto Ronaldo's foot, even Messi's, and just no matter where he is, if he gets a yard of space, he'll just finesse it. That's what he tried anyway throughout the whole match, and I couldn't do anything in the first half, because like this here, I got in a bit of space, and when the players got near the ball, they just managed to slow down and become stupid on the ball. And like I said, lads, you think I was joking? I'm actually serious. This guy was literally doing nothing but finessing it from anywhere he could. So I was a bit lucky in that sense. And here's a classic Konami offside call here. Not only was the striker in an onside position, but the defender was actually showing you that the line's actually in the wrong place. I just don't know what Konami do to actually... you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see what Konami do when they see the offside rule. They must get that piece of paper in the rule book and think, offside rule, let's wipe our arse with it. That's what they must actually do, because they're not implementing it properly in this game. And I'm surprised Ronaldo didn't actually put us 1-0 in the lead there. I still don't know what to say about that one. But you can see, lads, straight away into the second half, about 10 minutes in actually, Denis Suarez runs through the middle a bit unchecked and his shot gets blocked, but it falls to Johnny on the spot, Ronaldo. He puts us 1-0 up. The keeper palms it straight to my defender. I did react straight away, but my defender just didn't react quick enough, and he ends up just sliding into the back of the net and makes it 1-1. That goal he scored there just got me so fired up. Some people might even say the word waxed, yeah? It got me so waxed that I called on Danny Drinkwater, and to be honest, I actually expected a corner from this shot. I thought it was going to get blocked, but what a finish it was from Danny Drinkwater to put us 2-1 up, and a brilliant save there from Alisson to keep it at 2-1 from Ronaldo. And what was happening again, as I told you, the moment I start taking the lead, it just starts to go back towards the opponent's favour. And like I said, lads, I think nearly all his shots, apart from the header, was a finesse. So that's it, lads. That's what this guy was actually hoping for. So we go into the last match of this season, or this episode. It is actually this season, and we only need 1 point from it. And to be honest, I looked at this guy's team. I thought, right, I've played much harder teams, lads. We're in a bit of good form. We should definitely have this. And that's why you can see straight away, lads, was playing some good football. I expected Ronaldo not just to hit the target, but from there, I expected him to score. A bit of a slow first half for both teams, I'd say. And you can see that this guy might have, like, I'd say, I wouldn't say he edged it, to be honest. I think we were just playing some good stuff, but it just wasn't clicking for us, especially in the first half. The second half, I kind of took over. You can see it towards the end of the first half. I did actually turn up the pressure here and, you know, never really tested the keeper too much, but you can see that I was turning up the pressure. So in the first half, it was a bit tight. He did control most of the first half in the sense that he wasn't having much of the ball, but he was maintaining my attacks at a distance till the end of the first half. Then in the second half, lads, like I said, I took over. That's it. Once I got that first goal, it just opened up like crazy. And this second goal here, lads, is probably my favourite goal of this episode because of the little thing I do with Iniesta there. I take a step back, and when the defender comes in, he sucks the defender in and then just takes a touch, takes it past him. And that is something I missed, lads. I told you, them dribble goals, I've missed them. You've just not managed to do them since like the last month or so. You just not managed to do that. The game's changed a lot. It wasn't like that when the game first came out. You could do all these dribble goals, and you can see this guy was just living on the edge, lads. He was really lucky that this game only ended 3-0. So you can see, lads, I am in Division 6, and I don't know if I am going to upload PES anytime soon. If the game played like this, I would kind of accept it, but I'm just too tired of this game right now. I want to see more improvements from it before I come back, and if I keep uploading it and, you know, just accept the flaws, then Konami will never look at it as, look, the community are accepting our bullshit, so let's not fix it. Because that's what's happening, lads. They're not doing anything to fix it. What the hell do they do? All they do is put coins on sale. How is that fixing the goddamn game? So, lads, that's why I'm taking a step back from it, and I want to see some improvements before I do come back. I will give PES another try probably around Christmas time, but until then, I will try, you know, a FIFA series and a few other games as well. So guys, I hope you do enjoy my content. If you did like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, remember to subscribe. Until next time, guys. Peace!